What's up, YouTube? Today I want to talk to you about if it doesn't have your name on it, you shouldn't want it. So when I say this and get further into this topic, this might pertain to things you want in life, as far as your career, business relationships, platonic relationships, romantic relationships, desiring to have a lot of wealth. This could cover multiple areas in your life. So I'm gonna get into this. What I'm trying to explain to you, family, is you might want something bad enough. And I don't know if a lot of you out here believe in God. I know some of you do, some of you don't. Your higher power, per se. If this particular opportunity doesn't work out in your favor, it wasn't for you. Well, I understand that it's a common cliche. Well, if you don't put any action towards anything, how will you ever get the result? Now, let's just say you do put action behind it. And you wanted it so bad, you happen to receive it, regardless if it's monetarily or relationship-wise, and it turned around and backfired on you. Oh man, this is not what I thought it was going to be. Well, you wanted it so bad. Not to say that everything for you is going to come to you easy. But one thing you got to recognize, you're going to have a strong inclination to want to do it regardless of the difficulty. You don't want to run from it. You want to take on that challenge. And it's for you. If it's for you, it won't get away from you because it's meant to happen. So you can get angry behind losing opportunities, but a lot of times you dodge the bullet. And I understand that a lot of people dwell on that and they can't get past it, but you got to look at it from the bright side. If it's for you, it will be yours. I'm just going to give you a couple examples. When it's pertaining to, let's say you want to be a superstar. When I say a superstar, that could reference from being an athlete to an actor, just being famous in general. Already, careers like that just don't fall in your lap. It's going to have to be some pretty much finding the right connections, hard efforts behind it to get to where you want to be. But would you have to sell your soul to acquire that opportunity? What do I mean by this? Doing something illegal just to get by, get ahead. I'm not going to say get by, get ahead and achieve that. And after you commit one of those acts, how do you feel behind that? Did you feel worthy of it? Or do you feel ashamed or disgusted with yourself? Or were you taking advantage and it put you in a worse place? I'm sorry I said worse place. You gotta look at that. And then you're asking yourself, is this really worth it at that time? But, like I said before, through all the difficulty and all of the obstacles you have to go through, if you still want to do this and you feel adamant about it, that opportunity might just have your name on it. Aside from you abandoning your values and your own principles of what you live by. And we all know some people don't have them. But they can't figure out why they're unhappy. And everyone from the outside looking in is like, you should be, you're blessed. They don't feel blessed though. You know why? They didn't go about it the right way. So that's one angle as far as business. Let's talk about relationships. So you're designing a relationship with someone, friendship with people. And let's say it's platonic. Let's start off with a platonic relationship. Well, you're supportive of your friends. You give 100% to the platonic relationship, but they only give like 50, maybe 40%, right? And you're like, man, you're trying to explain to them, like, in your eyes and in your heart, you're such a good person, you want to help out, but in their eyes, they could care less. Well, that's telling you something. That's telling you that that relationship is one-sided. What do you do about it? And it might hurt you because maybe you got longevity with this person. You got history with them. But at the same time, they don't feel the same way. And even if you were to bring it to their attention, they'll try to manipulate the situation. Don't see it from your point of view. I mean, both parties should want to see the value in their relationship, and sometimes they don't. So point intended. And that can play out in a romantic relationship as well. That friendship, that romantic covenant doesn't have your name on it. And that's not for you to be angry or upset or hold a grudge against people thinking everyone is going to do you this way. It might just be that certain individual and their principles and their values and what they believe in. And it's okay if that person isn't for you. So the point I'm trying to make to you, family, you might want something so bad. And you might be upset that it doesn't work in your favor in the moment. Not to say that it won't ever work, but in the moment. It's just letting you know, a clear sign that it's not for you. Trust and believe, you'll know. Something deep down inside of you will be telling you, why am I holding on to this and it's not for me? It might even hurt. It might really hurt you. But you need to recognize when it's time to move on. So, family, I just want to share that with you. Hopefully this can help someone out there that having any issues with this topic. And I'll see you in the next one.